twice in the same episode. But yes, I do feel that your theory is correct
You
of how
do? Okay.
they set this up, the thruple, yes, and then waited and let drama unfold and spiral out of control. And now they have all of this unedited footage to
Come on.
manipulate us into seeing what is happening in real time.
Period. We got 28 people watching. Let's get the lights up, please.
And not
Dina, the
and not
detective. Come
only
on, come
that,
on, come on, Dina.
and not only that, Joy spoke very, like the person in the comment said, very favorable of Carmen. She's loyal, she's a good friend, she helps them, blah blah blah. I don't remember. She went on a 2-3 minute rant about how great Carmen was. And so I'm trying to figure out where the disconnect happens, because we all know when Carmen was on here, she did not speak favorably of Joy. So there's a lot that's happened, and we're kind of lost, because in real time, it's not sweet, okay? And on TV, she's giving her high praises and glory. So I know within the season there's gonna be some extra drama that comes to play, but I don't know. The one thing I think about reality TV is, don't play in our face. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
that's what I don't like. You're supposed to be reality TV. Like I got lost in reality TV when they was walking in heels on Love and Hip Hop New York in the park, walking their dogs, talking about their husband cheated. I would have been in tennis shoes, sweats, and some Vaseline.
Baby, let's go.
Because we
You know,
ride
we
it
ride
down.
now. We ride now. We
We
ride now.
ride
You know,
now.
We
We
ride.
ride
look,
it
you
on.
know,
We
We
ride
ride
it
it
and
on.
down.
what I told you, Lee, I told you, Dina got to just call me. I'm just going to tell, let me just take my tennis shoes. Like I told you, if I get this, all I need. So let me say this real quick. So Carmen's in the chat and she says all those videos were separate, and me and Clifton were waiting for Joy. So here go Carmen in the background.
Enter
But
the
what
chats.
hold on, let me go ahead and get my because I missed it yesterday, Lee. Okay.
I told you he was coming.
Woman. So first, before Carmen, I know she's gonna talk. Eric, I want you to jump in here because I know you have something you want to say as well. I know that was probably
Well, what I
personal.
want to oh,
No, I was gonna say I know they're personal videos, but I was just saying that they use that for content. What I'm trying to say. But go ahead, Erica. Erica, go ahead.
what
Erica,
I
go
was
ahead.
going to point out was really what can you hear me?
Mhm.
You got me? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Sorry,
yes,
my mic
yes.
is messed up. Okay. I was agreeing with Dina in that it was very particular that Joy said, I would not be worried about Carmen. So I was like, so would you be worried about Clifton? Who you worried about, boo? So
Well,
that was the interesting thing because she went on and on saying how, Carmen's honest, Carmen's upfront, Carmen's this, Carmen's that. So I would never be worried about Carmen, which I think is valid. So, but to me, I feel like you do have some worries though.
So Chandra, I want to say that you said on the show Joy spoke very highly of her. So again, I'm gonna say this. I know that Carmen's up here, but I keep it very 100%. I actually exposed probably about a year ago or so, maybe a little less, that they weren't following each other and there was some heat there, but they had to keep that on the hush hush because this season wasn't even out yet. So I understand what you're
so
saying,
wasn't.
but I'm gonna go ahead and do that whole thing I do all the time, is I got the receipts to prove it. So Carmen, go ahead. How you doing, Miss Carmen? Welcome to the show.
Hello, how are
Mhm.
you guys
Hey,
doing?
boo.
Hey, oh, I forgot to
You
text you
know,
back, girl. I'm gonna text you back today.
okay.
So, what was the question so I know what I'm.
It was a lot, but for one, Lee, come break it down for Lee. Break it down for her. We've been saying a
Okay,
lot.
so basically, I wish they would have cut you a check this episode because your name was said so many times.
Period.
Um, I don't know who need to check more, you or Mushu. So one the one, how do you feel about the Irena and Joy conversation, basically saying, I'm not worried about Carmen, and On was being definitely petty because and they cut to the scene of you and Clifton at the restaurant where he had said, well, you had said we had a connection, and he said we still do. How do you feel about that scene?
You know, because Clifton was trying to create his storyline of the beard oil, right? And he had wanted me to help. That's how I came on there. Like I said in another interview, Clifton could have brought Joy. Knowing that she had did the artwork and the website, it was appropriate for him to bring Joy. That was not my decision. I was doing PR for Clifton. I've always done PR for Clifton, and I've helped Joy on the side. She wasn't never my client. I just, because I'm helping Clifton and they're a couple, it sometimes comes with that. So when people are like, well, where was Joy at? Where was Joy at? They need to put, that on her husband, not on me. My client was Clifton. It was not Joy. So I wouldn't invite someone that I'm not working for. So that part, I think talking about Ready to Love, that probably shouldn't have happened because now they bring up those clips of Ready to Love. Now, with the whole Arena and Joy thing, I'm very disappointed in Arena, because she said out of her own mouth, we've hung out, we've gone, I've invited her to parties, I've joined her parties, and she has never seen anything inappropriate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So usually when you have this situation, you see clues. Okay, what people don't know is those videos that me and Clifton were in, I would say 9 out of 10 of those videos, we were waiting for Joy. She was
Oh.
either doing a performance
Oh wow.
or he was filming a scene, and we were like, we'll wait at the bar, and she had just left or she was about to meet us. And we would try to entertain ourselves, and we would laugh and do all kinds of stuff. So Joy knew every place, every moment. There was never a secret rendezvous or anything like that. We were waiting for her. So for other people, it's like, wow, this is not. Now, once I got over 30 comments saying where Joy is, I would delete. I'm not keep going back to my Instagram and responding to these people.
Okay.
As long as she feels comfortable, that's all that matters.
Period.
So my thing is, Orena, if you see the episode, she has trauma from her own business, her own
Mm-hmm.
relationship. And it for the audacity for her to have no clues, no nothing to make this story seem real. Yes, you have 27 years of marriage. Congratulations. But you have a situation that went wrong. So, in your eyes, in your view, any woman or any situation, you are going to um, look at it and think about your errors and what happened in your marriage. So, is it okay for you to befriend someone and tell them, this is what happened to me, so it has to be happening to you? Or should you mind your business? Why are you on my Instagram? Why are you watching me?
Oh.
Why are you paying attention? Why are you screenshotting these things? Because Joy, if she had came to you and said, "Hey sis, I don't know, I feel funny." Joy has never said nothing like that, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you're bringing gossip and rumors to someone who obviously knows exactly what's going on, right? And I'm sure she's going to bring it up again. So at this point, you're not being respectful to what Joy is telling
So like, okay, let me ask you a question. So let's go back a little bit. So like, even the
you.
episode that came on where it was like, when Clifton was talking to Joy about the beard and Montrose that letting her have it, it wasn't like it was more like I did all this, but you're gonna just give it to Carmen, but it wasn't like a big deal. But you know how the narrative was being spun a little bit. So let's talk about this. So you and Joy, when did the friendship? There's Chandra's in the chat. She's a friend to the show. She's a regular in here, so she's expressing herself. I'm not tripping, but she's saying that on the interview with Carlos King, that she confirmed all this. But there was a point that you and Joy really kind of stopped being friends, and that's never been spoken about. So I'm just gonna come out and say, when did that happen?
And why?
Well, this Joy, so Joy blocked me first.
Uh-oh.
So she has to take ownership for that. And I will say that there is going to be something that happens, and it has to do with Arena. And I think Arena wants to be
Wow.
this. Now you have to remember, I don't know why Arena is trying to tell Joy something. Me and Joy been cool associates for a lot longer than Arena, right? So a new friend comes in, I guess maybe it's territorial, right? And you better watch the person who has had your back, who helped your husband propose to you on national TV, like who has done all these things, put you in the limelight. why would, if any jealousy was in me, I would not put you in place. Jealousy does not fit in my vocabulary. I'm not a jealous woman because I got my own stuff going on. But someone who was trying to take their man or whatever, they're not going to put you in a better place. I've always uplifted Joy and Joy and Clifton. So for Raina to come in like this, I think it was a power move. And at some point, I feel like her continuous little mustard seeds, it brought a rift between me and Joy. I think that's where it really derived from.
Can
Wow.
I ask a question? Did they get paid when they got engaged on the news?
On Fox 5, because that was
No,
Fox
no,
5,
no,
Fox
no,
5 DC.
no,
Okay.
So
No.
also somebody put in my Instagram chat that in the interview that Carlos King, I think, may have actually said that if you watch Ashley Winter's interview with Carlos, he said he now believes both Tylers have cheated. Uh,
Well,
Oh,
yeah. Well, they okay. So let's
it's a
take a
lie.
stroll down memory lane real quick. Remember in season one, she was remembered. She Irena had said where she felt that. Well, She felt that he was cheating because he was leaving the club. He used that whack. In my exact words, that's a whack ass excuse because he said I fell asleep at the light. So
oh
you fell
yeah.
asleep, and Erica said you fell asleep at the light, and nobody was honking their horn, no police came or nothing. So no, you didn't fall asleep at the light. So if y'all think back to season one when we was reviewing it, and his lie was I fell asleep at the light.
I
Well, I
remember
think
that.
on the recap last night when they were talking about it, they did a flashback, and I think they had said Arena had said she was texting, got caught texting somebody or something.
Hmm.
Well,
Right.
So
I
There
know
was
that
he said there
her
was
partner too,
three.
right? That he didn't like.
Right.
It was
She
business
he
partner. I
said
mean,
his exact words. There was three people in her DMs that were trying to blank his wife.
Arena is fine. Let's be clear, y'all. So I mean, at the age that she is now, can you imagine when she
But
was like
here's the
30
thing,
and
just
20?
were
I'm
they
just being
talking to
honest.
themselves or was she entertaining it? There's a difference. Because I got about 50 people in my DMs, instant messengers that are talking to themselves. It's
That's true too. I get that. I
so
get
there
that
so
all
there's
the
a
time. I
difference.
ignore it. Yes.
If they just sending stuff and you leaving them on red,
Right.
or are you entertaining conversation?
Hold on, I want to point this out. This too much put it, and I actually saw this. This is why I mentioned it because I actually
Somewhere else.
this is my second time seeing this. So this too much says Love and Marriage DC has really bad energy. The cast is too negative. There is no fun in the show. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw a few comments on Facebook and somewhere else under the video saying that they feel the same way. I'm curious to know what you guys think about it because this is the thing. They're saying that it's negative. Now, people are saying, "Oh, there's not gonna be another season or anything like that." I'm just curious. What do you guys think about it?
I don't feel that it's too negative, but at the end of the day, people love drama. They want to see the drama. They don't want to deal with their own drama that they have in their lives, but they going if they something on TV that has something to do with drama, they watching it. That's why I love in hip hop is on season 758.
Is and will continue. So, Carmen, you are in PR, obviously, and then I want to go to Erica unless she has something to say. You are in PR, so you being on this show, and like I said, and just like Elise said, and I said in the very beginning that I feel like that there literally has been this too much that comes for you, Lee. There's been a lot of your name being said a lot in this episode. You weren't even shown in this episode, so I know that you guys don't actually see the
Oh.
episode until we see it. How did you feel watching it? I'm just curious. And now there's even interviews I'm hearing about it, but I'm sure your name came up again. So I'm just trying to figure out where your head is at right now.
you know,
Sasha.
it's disrespectful. Let me tell you this. I did call Arena when I heard my name being put around. And as a black businesswoman, and I would think that any
Mm.
person should think about this, we should be protecting when it comes to business our black women and our men. So for you knowing, I have worked with athletes, white, black, Spanish, Latino, I don't care. And they're mostly men. I have never had an issue. That's a personal issue that Arena has. And you know what? She could have called me. I ended up calling her. And woman was like, "What's going on?" I said, "Have you ever seen anything? Why would you think that?" She was like, she kept saying, "I am a married woman. I just don't think it's right." Okay, well, come on. Like her husband said, don't be a hypocrite. So it
Oh,
wasn't right on this side, but it's right on the side when you was doing it. Don't do that. Okay. Um just mind your business. You know, if it's not broke, don't you fixing it. I just think that she want it's a power move. But they really don't know me like that. So I don't know why they would move like that. However, it was weird for me to be my name brought up in the aquarium or wherever, and at the photo shoot and at the WWE session, you know, all these times my name has been brought up, and no one's saying let's get Carmen in the room. Let's ask Carmen something, because I'm not going to be quiet. I'm gonna say what it is. And then on the other hand, why isn't anyone saying the main thing? I have a man. So a lot of this will be dispelled when you say I have a man, because when you look at me as a single woman, a single attractive woman, you gonna think I want your man. But if I got my own man, I don't need your man. You
But
know,
so it's essentially, Carmen. It sounds like that you're saying that that the arena is, first of all, one of the reasons why that you enjoy started having the rift and was causing, allegedly, I'm saying allegedly, I wasn't there, situations within the group. I want to know how you feel, because even after the last time you was here, no shade, we kind of broke the internet. There was a lot of things that was said because of the things that you said. Okay, so I kind of want to know where since the last time you was here, have your DMs been full, and how you been dealing with that? Because Mama, not only have you been saying a lot in the show, you didn't broke the internet. Like what is going on in Miss Karma's head right now?
you know, like I said, I don't think people understand. I've been in this game for a while. I love to laugh at people like, oh, Carmen trying to be on TV. I've been doing stuff with my athletes, with people I'm around. I'm on Fox quite a bit. I like I said, Bravo, we about to see me again. I guess I'm good TV. I guess I'm good TV because I'm gonna tell the truth. So you don't know what I'm gonna say out my mouth. I could be calm, cool, and collected, or I could go street very quickly. But it's always gonna be the truth, and I'm always gonna have receipts. So I'm like, I'm not scared to go up against anybody. I'm not scared to go up and have a debate, because I'm gonna bring facts and facts only, and you can't beat me on facts. You can come with an opinion, but everybody's got opinion. In this point, I'm like, they don't want to say my name really in interviews, which is very funny because a whole storyline is about me. How are you going to have interviews without talking about a me or an Ashley? You won't have nothing to talk about. This is business. Let's think business wise. The audience wants to see a little drama. If Arana, Jamie, Joy, and Clifton go out and have dinner and go have a picnic, the first episode they're gonna be like, it's boring, right? I don't want to watch this no more, right? So there's this division between Joy, Clifton, Arana, Jamie, and then Ashley, Winter, the Black, Sherelle, like, it's just, in
it's a
reality,
soap opera.
they're going to have to come together if they want a season 3. You can't
So
ice anybody out.
so I wanna Eric, I know she has probably a question, but I mean, like, it's unfortunate because you didn't directly say it was all, but a catalyst, I'll say, to the reason why you guys are not friends is Arena. And just like Chandra just said in the chat, that the main person bring your name up is Arena. And of course, I'm not saying that's what's going on. So again, I wasn't there, because you guys, obviously, you said nothing was going on. So do you feel like going into the Love and Marriage DC community was why you have any regrets with that? Because you lost your friendship with not just one person, with two people, and that would be Clifton and Joy. So I'm just curious. No one has talked about this, so I thought while you were
Well,
here, I would ask.
I'm disappointed in both of them, right? There was a plan for them to be successful. I didn't have to, like, obviously, if I'm doing PR, I'm not in the front of the scene, right? But the reality is, when someone helps you, I don't care how mad you are, you got to give them props and say, yo, I got here with the help of X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
To act like it didn't happen, and we all saw it happen. The audience, most of them bloggers and everything, they know what I do and how I am. Without Joy and Clifton, I'm still doing stuff. So I don't need them. I helped them because I cared about them. So it is sad that it had to get to this point. It's sad that people want fame so bad that they will create nonsense. Even though Arena is saying be careful, she admits she's never seen anything wrong, right? Her husband says she's a hypocrite and she did it herself. uh it's almost like she wants to push the agenda on her husband. Her husband said it's Clifton's business, whatever Clifton says, I'm going with it, I'm moving on. So that should be the end of the story. um but it's not gonna be, is all I can say. And that's sad because what comes around goes around. I'm still doing great. But there's going to be some friendships that are lost because of interactions.
Erica, I know, Erica, I wanted to give you opportunity to speak on this. Erica's also a blogger as well. I'm not sure if she covers this on her channel, but still I wanted to hear what you have to say. Ask Carmen a question or anything, Erica.
Well, I will say that I appreciate you bringing forth. I think I did start following you on Instagram or whatever, but I didn't realize you were seeing someone. So to me, that does make a difference. Because Joy could have just been like, "Well, she happy with her man, girl. She ain't married. She ain't, she." So to me, I think if that was added in, it would look different. I mean, it would make the whole situation different. That's one thing. And the second thing I was going to say is that I don't think it's anything wrong with Arena making, in this, if you see something wrong and you see something that like doesn't look right, I think as someone's friend, you should say something to them. But if after this, I agree with Carmen, this should dead it. They both Clifton and this point, Joy have both said, no, Carmen's our buddy. She's our ride or die. She's been a true friend to us and has really helped us. That's what they both have said consistently to everyone. So if we still got to watch 12 more episodes or however more episodes we got left of them talking about the throuple, then like that does get to be over the top, I think. And to get to the point of why people are saying it's so negative, I think is because also they held on to the season and the footage for so long. So now we know everybody's fallen out. We know there's not going to be get together moment at the reunion. So now it's like watching someone's divorce happen in real time. So, or not real time, but watching, the playback of someone's divorce. So it does kind of leave you sort of, okay, at the end of the season, where we going to be? Because we already know folks aren't friends at the moment. So it is kind of watching things fall apart, which I think is, how long they're going to drag it out will be the question.
Well, I think, you're very right. We did get to see the scenes before it happened, but it's such a whirlwind of quickness. You're not putting it together. So seeing it as you guys watch it, you pay attention to quite a few things. Um, I will say that I did ponder, like, Joy and Clifton and had been on vacations with me and my boyfriend. Like, why were they holding this back? I'm like, it almost made me want to think that they wanted this plot or this scenario, because it does change it. Oh, but Carmen has a boyfriend, he's nice, you don't got to say his name, and we've hung out and stuff. So that would change someone's thought process dramatically versus a single woman. That was an easy, conversation that was never said from Clifton nor Joy. And also Arena knew him. So I'm like, are y'all playing me? Like, what's going on here? Um,
Yeah,
I think,
especially, I want to make this quick point too, Carmen. Sorry, I just want to
no,
make
go
this
ahead.
on this, especially when Clifton made sure to say right before we had this trip planned, she, basically like she just got broken up with, and we brought her on this trip. They made sure they put that in there. You know what I'm saying? So now we're thinking like, okay, here she is, heartbroken, hanging out with them on this trip because we don't want her to be by herself, and now she's posting all these pictures. So that's a
And
totally like
yeah,
those two
and
things together is big.
yeah, I didn't even think about it like that. And that did happen. And really how the three couple threesome ever happened, the idea was that me and Donovan had broke up, and We were all planning a couples trip, and
Hold on, Carmen. Before you say that, Mama, how did you feel about the fact that they actually spoke about that, but yet didn't say his name? I was really curious because he didn't. Did you see
well,
that?
well, Clifton didn't care for Donovan at that point.
Oh
He
wow. Okay.
Yeah, so he didn't care for him at that point, and he thought it was wrong how he, maneuvered with me. We were all going on this trip, and you know, that's what happened. We broke up, and then they were like, "Well, come on, we ain't gonna let you stay home," which is what good friends should do, right? So when they saw all of us taking pictures, it wasn't because we planned it; it was because of a situation. But we're not gonna put that out there, right? So they're like, "Well, why is Carmen there? Why is Carmen there?" They didn't know that me and Donovan had just broke up. So you're right. He did put that out there. But fast forward, months later, I find a man and I start dating him. Why didn't he add that? I just felt like when the guys were talking to him, he was kind of enjoying it that two women are trying to be with him. That's how I kind of felt when I saw it. I'm like, why aren't you, when someone's trying to put something on a friend, you like put your foot down. No, that's not happening. Like, that's my girl. We all friends. Y'all might have seen that somewhere else, but that's not what's happening over here. So don't bring that over here again. I'm a dead it real quick.
oh
And
Wow.
I didn't feel like he deaded
I
it
said
real
that
quick.
last week. I said that last week. You walk into some place and you got Joy and Carmen on your arm. You got the big man ego going on. You got the big head going on. Whether we know nothing's going on, but appearances. You walk into the room with two beautiful ladies. You feeling like the man of the hour. I said that last week.
Hmm.
Right, right. And so, I
Yeah,
mean,
and if they
one
were
of the
able to talk about your breakup, they could talk about your new relationship too. Like, I don't see why they couldn't
agreed.
have done that.
one of the pivotal things is I saw this coming. I saw this scenario coming and I said, yo, let's stop it. So it bothers me where I'm so passionate is when I see it coming and you tell your friend, yo, this club is a type of club that they be shooting, right? And you go in there and they start shooting. You like I told you, right? So I said, I think that, we got to be careful because, and so I just would think that they would know ahead of time and be passionate about having these conversations. They should have brought me on in this episode to clear it up, and without me there, because I'm gonna be very very specific on how I say things. It's not totally cleared up.
You say it's not what?
It's not totally cleared up, even though Joy is saying it. Arena's still like, I think Arena feels like I hear you, but I'm protecting you. Okay,
Hmm.
she's saying she don't need no protection. Why are you still talking about it? You know, um, and so I just think that
Well,
should be.
somebody put in the chat. I noticed that Joy and Clifton are friendly with Donovan.
But didn't say his
Hmm.
name on today's episode either. But go
I
ahead.
mean, for real. Hey guys, if, people who are coming to chat, I need a moderator for this chat. Love Mary DC. Hit me up if you want to become that person. So Carmen, that's crazy. Y'all hit the like button, please. I'm sorry. I'm on YouTube and I see I got 17 likes, but y'all about 40 deep in here. So, come on, don't do me like that. I just need the likes up. I don't ask for much or anything besides that. So hit the like button, subscribe. Also, too, this is streaming on if you come, if you want to, you should be able to stream this on your YouTube at the same time as everybody else is. It should have gave you that option. Make sure you
What?
guys follow everybody because you're on your YouTube. I said you could have streamed this from your YouTube as well because
Oh,
Dina
okay.
and all of them are right now. So you could do the same thing. So I'm not sure what it gives you guys when y'all took the link, but y'all should be streaming it. But anyway, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to everybody who's on my platform as well. So Dina, I want to come back to you because I want to know, do you have a question for comment or anything as well? Because this is a good. Okay, Mama, this is a good topic. Go ahead.
No, I just wonder, um, did you have a conversation with them, prior to y'all not being friendly anymore about how they were using this storyline or how you felt about it? Or like, why did y'all stick up for me more?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, they could consider them sticking up for me.
Oh,
If you look at it, they could. Hudson could be like, well, no, I said that we're not. Joy could be like, well, I said we're
Your sounds real scratchy, but yeah, people are saying they know you had a YouTube. Yeah, she does. That's crazy to me. That's so. I mean, I don't know, guys. The episode that's literally it. Besides the fight, the little fight at the end, the little whatever wizard game situation, blah blah blah. Girl, not her getting kicked out at another event.
Then she said, you can leave again." Like she was
Real
waiting
heavy on the
all day to
again.
say that.
Real heavy. Like I'm
She said,
like,
I was
bro.
waiting on you at the door.
I wanted to say that shit.
what?
I was waiting on you at the door. That's
No,
what
like
she said.
when she told Joy to get out at another event. So we're pretty much, she got kicked out again at another event. People are saying thank you, Karma, for clearing this up. Yeah, Karma, you really should do something on your YouTube channel. Like people do want to hear from you because, like I said, the whole episode your name was called. So you really should do something.
Yeah, and I'm not that person because I called Arena up and was like, "What? Listen, I'm hearing this. I mean, people know me, but they don't know me.
Oh
like,
wow,
I don't play with that, and
not
I don't
the
do
phone
it to other
call.
people. Whatever
What is that
I
noise?
say, I'm about it. I'm not no pretender.
Carmen, I think Mod's microphone is taking over your microphone, and it's something like the devil. So, okay, we're going. Carlos. Jesus Christ, hold on. Carmen. Yeah, there we go. Woo, Jesus.
Not she said, Carmen. You know who I'm calling.
I'm confused. Like, you have the different kids. Like, you know your name.
You know who I was talking to.
Oh, Jesus help. Okay, so I really don't have anything else. Y'all, I don't know if y'all want to, that was good. Woo, Lord. Did y'all have any final words for this episode? Because we're really gonna get more tea for the next episode, honestly. Anyway, so Lee, what's your final words?
Well, we get to hear Ashley say you get kicked out again.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll hear that, and I hope that this next episode is not a time filler. Like I felt like they just put a whole bunch of random clips together this episode to make an episode, and then we gonna get the good stuff next week.
Yes, it will be, I'm sorry. It will be good. I'm laughing some in my house. It will be good. Next week, I cannot wait. I'm so sorry. My bad. I cannot wait to see.
I was like, damn, I didn't say nothing funny.
No. So something was happening in my face at the same time I was doing commentary. Somebody was doing too much. Anyway, it's gonna be really, really good next week. Now, I'm not saying good because it's drama, but I am kind of because it was a little bit boring this time. But okay, we did have some touchy moments that we spoke about with Ashley the sleep, which I'm trying to say that I wanted to say about the sleeping thing. 8 years is a long time to not be able to go sleep, baby. That is a mess. And so I really hope that she does get some help, or she did get some help with that, because that's crazy. And y'all go check out the interview she had with Carlos. Carlos, one day y'all gonna have to collaborate with me because y'all doing and talking about things that probably has happened here. Commission Reviews, the queen of reality TV. So whenever y'all get it together, let me know. Period. Dina, you got any final words? Erica, Lee?
The last thing I just want to say about the Ashley going to see the doctor thing, now what I was saying earlier, where she self-diagnosed herself when the doctor was talking about her estrogen levels as being like having super bitch syndrome or whatnot. So I wonder if that has something to do with her being on 1,000 all the time. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying sometimes when you are chemically imbalanced, you can go from 1 to 1,000 real fast. So
absolutely.
Okay, Lee, I barely heard the little whimper, but I heard absolutely. Okay.
Sorry, I was triggered.
Okay, look, my final words is this, and I love y'all.
You don't want no problems. You just talk like you